All right, Melissa, thank you. The votes are still being counted in that high-stakes primary that, we've been talking about for weeks now and will be talked about here in D.C. for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. The ballots cast yesterday, depending on where everything falls out, could dramatically reshape D.C.'s government. Want to start with the mayor's race. 7 candidates were on the ballot. Janeese Lewis George and Kenyan McDuffie are the top 2 vote getters.
Yeah, so the race is technically still too close to call, but Lewis George is currently leading the pack. Let's get out to Juliana Valencia. She's live from downtown D.C. outside the Wilson building with the message that the top candidates had for their supporters. Juliana, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Jumi and Tony. So Kenyan McDuffie, he trails behind Janeese Lewis George by 15%. Now, the votes are still coming in, but these are the latest results from the D.C. Board of Elections. They were last updated just before midnight, and here they are, those percentages. Lewis George leads with 52% of the vote. McDuffie trails with 36%. Now, both candidates addressed the crowds at their watch parties last night. The Lewis George crowd clearly riding their momentum with those current results.
Residents deserve a government that works. Over time, failing public services eroded people's faith in government as a force of good in their lives. As mayor, I will be relentlessly focused on delivering reliable public services to every DC neighborhood.
We're going to let these votes get counted. We're going to respect this process, but I want you all to know the fight continues tomorrow and every single day after it. With everybody here in this room behind me, we cannot go wrong. We will fight and deliver for all DC.
Again, the 52% and 36% numbers are not the final results. It does take longer to tabulate with ranked choice voting, and those mail-in ballots, they still need to be counted. So we'll keep you updated. Those results on the D.C. Board of Elections page, they should update as the morning progresses. All
right, so Juliana, Janeese Lewis George, over 50% right now. What if she doesn't maintain that? What if she doesn't get over 50% of the vote?
So the purpose of ranked choice voting was to make sure that the winner got 50% of the votes, the majority of the votes. So in this case, if Lewis George didn't get over 50%, the last place candidate is eliminated. And then the second choice from those ballots would get the votes. So we'll have to see, too, because that makes things different, too, with ranked choice voting. But again, the purpose there was so the winning candidate would get the majority of the votes.
Yeah, and that's something that we spoke about with current at-large councilwoman Christina Henderson when she came in studio. Why ranked choice voting helps to try to get folks to 50%. Yeah.
All right. Juliana, thank you very much.